Hi, welcome to the instruction video for the Walmart WOW palette for the Game of Thrones Season 6. We're going to walk you through how to build every part as it will come to you in the stores. We're going to start off as if we opened up all the shippers. So we'd have header kit A opened up over here, header kit B over here, and header kit C over here. The way that these lock in are with these wing locks right here. You fold them and then you insert them through the slots all down, and then you secure them with these Christmas tree clips, as you can see right here, that go through. Next, you're going to want to locate this panel and inserts inside of header kit D and install them. Next, locate the two top panels inside of header kit E and install with the black side facing inwards. Alright, so now we're opening header kit E and we're pulling out the character header. It'll come flat like this, and Ralph and I are going to put it together. Also worth noting is pulling aside the arm fillers for the next step. So what you do is you pre-fold this right here. There's some tabs on this area and they go into this slot right here. Then to put the arm fillers together, you fold them up, put them in as so, and peel the tape away. Okay, so now we have the arm fillers folded and we peeled away the backing on the tape. So we're going to place them underneath the arm areas just like so. They're slightly angled here and you want to just press down to make sure that they're secure. This is what it should look like. You can see Ralph's got that side. So the next step, what we want to do is peel away the tape on this area. There's one here and there's another one on the bottom. These fold inwards, and these tabs right here that you see are going to go into these slots located on the top panels. So Ralph and I will put those in. They go into the first slots as shown here. Alright, so to secure it, we've put it through the first slot, and now it's going to wrap around and come back up to the second slot just like that. And there's one here and there's one on the other side. Okay, so located inside of header kit D, you're going to find insert H, this one right here, and we're going to apply it to this back wall of the bottom half, which does not have any product. And these tabs are going to go into the first slots located here, and then wrap around and come back out of the second slot there. Next, what we're going to do is take these inserts also located in header kit D and place them all the way down into the slots, just matching up all the slots here. Okay, so right now you're looking at the top half of the pillar already built. We have the character on top, and next Ralph and I are going to lift it up and place it on top of the bottom half of the pillar. So what you want to do is have two people carry it up just like so, and you want to align it with the bottom one using these tabs and these Christmas tree clips right here to secure them. So we start putting them down and start locking the tabs into the slots. So you can see the bottom creases are both folded outwards from the bottom half of the pillar and the top, and then we've put these tabs from the bottom half up through the top half, and you can see them coming out right here, and then we secured them with these Christmas tree clips that are pointing upwards all the way around. We make sure that they go through, checking all Next, we're going to go to the graphic panels, which are located in header kit E. Each of them need to carefully be pre-broken for all the scores, and we need to be very careful as they're very sensitive, and we don't want to have any tearing, as these will help secure the graphics around the pillar. So we fold them very gently. Make sure you get every fold pre-broken. These areas right here that you see are very sensitive, so we don't want those to tear. So I would start in the middle and just fold very slowly. And that's going to help not rip any of those slots that are key. Okay, so right now we have header kit E. We've taken out all the graphic panels, as you can see here, and we've carefully pre-folded all the scores. And next step is we're going to take this double-sided tape and we're going to place them in the key areas that you see here with the tabs, just like so. Okay, this is the opposite entry panel, graphic panel, and what we're doing is also placing the tape in the areas where the tabs are, just as so. All these can be found inside of header kit A with the Christmas tree clips, as well as the screws and the nuts and the instruction sheets themselves. For the first panel, we're going to lock it in these areas right here. You'll see these tabs go into these slots, and what we're going to do is we're going to secure them using these screws and nuts. So Ralph's going to secure the panel while I lock it in, and then we'll screw them in. So secure them. Each of the screws are going to go through the little X's that you see in these areas. And on the opposite side, you're going to secure them with these nuts, and you're going to make sure that they're very tight when you get them on the other side. Okay, so right now we're looking at the screws and the wing nuts applied to the first graphic panel. This is very key to be very tight, because we need this first panel to be very secure as we start wrapping the graphics around. So the next step would be to take the graphic panel itself, hold it against the pillar, and just start folding these panels and securing them into the tabs and the slots. Make sure that all the tabs lock into the slots securely as you go around. Make sure that these are folded in, which are going to be inserted into these slots across here. Alright, so now you've seen us secure the panel B and C together. You'll see that the screw and the nuts are on very tight. And next part is we're going to get these slots to match in with the slots inside of the inserts located right here. What you can do is you can put your arm through the graphic panel here and press with this arm here against to make sure the slots are actually getting in to the inserts. Then you want to wrap the panel around like this and get all these tabs into the slots located over here. Okay, so right now we've got graphic panel C and graphic panel D secured to one another. Next step is to take these slots and match them into the insert slots located here. So I'm going to carefully line them up as so. And they don't have to go in yet, just line them up first and go all the way around. All the way down here. Make sure they're lining up. Okay, so next, after we've lined up everything and we push them into the inserts, the slots locking up, we want to get these tabs and fold them in, around, and into the slots located in the back of the shelves. This is going to help secure the graphic panel a little bit more as we connect it to the next graphic panel. Alright, so next we're taking the graphic panel D, which has already been secured to the pillar, and now we're taking graphic panel A and securing them to one another, also using these screws and the nuts in these marked locations with the X's. So I'm going to use the ladder again to get to the top areas, push the screws through, and take the nut and secure it tightly. Now I'm going to go all the way down to make sure that they're screwed on really nice. So right now we have graphic panels D and A secured to one another. We're going to do what we did when we went all the way around and take these slots and line them up to the insert slots right here. What you want to do is just carefully align them from the top all the way to the bottom. And start wrapping the graphic panel around. And by using your arm, just apply some pressure, making sure all of them go through. And then next, we're going to take these tabs and wrap them into the shelf, into the slots in the back and in the bottom of each of the shelves. We have graphic panel A wrapped around, secured to graphic panel D, and we're back to the entryway. This is where the double-sided tape was applied, so we're going to peel each of these. And then each of these tabs right here are going to go into the slots adjacent found on the pillar on the inside. I'm going to start from the bottom, wrap around, and once you get one in, you're going to want to grab the Christmas tree clip, as so, and lock it in. the next tab, put it in, and then the Christmas tree clip. Okay, so we've come down to the final step. We've got all the graphic panels wrapped around, and we have the graphic panel A and B coming together over the entryway. You'll see the slots here that need to align to the insert, and then you'll see the X's of where these screws and the nuts have to go to secure them. So what I'm going to do is use this ladder, go up here, bring these together. And I'm going to open up this top panel just to help me get in there to put the wing nut and the screw through. So I'm securing them together to one another using this screw and nut, and I want to make sure that it's fairly tight because this is the final graphic panel. I'm going to secure the top back down once I get that top, and then I'm going to use another screw to lock in this bottom. I can go in through the bottom here. Okay, so this is what the final pillar should look like once all the graphic panels have been secured. And you'll notice that there are some hole areas located here and here on the pillar, and that's for your face to go through. So I'm going to walk in and show you how it works. I'm going to go right here.